What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I am. Today, I'm bringing you guys a brand new Skate 3 video. We're launching a brand new series here on this channel. This series will be called Random Park Piece Challenge. Essentially, this will be where I pick, I believe, for all the categories of park pieces, I'll pick a random piece out of each thing, and I can only use that for the park. But there are some guidelines and like rules and everything like that, so I'm just going to get over that right now. So if you guys can see, I am skating on a park right now, and I did put this concrete here, but that concrete is actually going away. There won't be anything here because I have to use whatever piece that it is, and we'll see. Like, that's the whole part. It's going to be challenging, going to be frustrating, but I did make the surrounding area. That part is I can use whatever pieces I want because I want to make it at least look somewhat nice. You know, obviously, for those who have been a part of my channel and been watching my videos, you know I'm all about that skate park, but I'm all about that environment around it to make it feel more immersive. And same thing with like GTA. If GTA just had like the simple, you know, small little rooms where they're really detailed, but then they had no outdoor environment, it would kind of kill the whole illusion of being in like a Los Angeles. Besides the point, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna delete all of this stuff, and how I'm gonna be choosing the pieces randomly, I'm just gonna cover my eyes, and I'm essentially just gonna be, because you can scroll all the way up without the scroll stopping. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be covering my eyes. You're gonna have to take my word, and then I'm gonna be writing it down on my phone. Let's go to a new object, and the way I'm gonna be doing this is I think I'm gonna just do it through all, how many categories is that? 7? Yeah, 7 categories. We're gonna save, and then I will write them down, and then we're gonna be able to make a park off that. And I am using merge glitch. For those who don't know, I can basically merge anything I want into each other, and DLC does count. So we're gonna do the first place, which is a pre-made, but you never know. Pre-made might actually be fairly decent, but so I'm gonna cover my eyes. Wait, let me make sure. Okay, I'm just going up on the D-pad right now for a couple of seconds. I don't know how fast it is, and I don't know where it's at right now, but we're gonna stop it now. All right, we can use, that's actually a pretty good, that's a pretty good thing. Funbox H. I didn't even know that these things existed. Let's go to the next object. We're gonna go to street terrain. Same thing. I don't know what I'm seeing right now, or not seeing. I can see what I'm. That English. I don't know English. Okay, we're gonna stop. Steep. Oh man, I really wish we got. That's gonna be such a pain to make the ground. But that's the whole point of it. So the steep ramp, and also we can change the size of it. Okay, the next object will do vert. This is going to be interesting. Hopefully I can get a pad, because then there's not going to be a flat area to this park. All right, I can't see now. The wave. Oh my God, I was so close to the pad. We got the wave ledge. It's going to get a little wavy up in here. Let's go to the next thing, the plaza terrain. Okay, we got to get something flat here. We might have a grass concrete park. So we're going up. I don't know. Let's hope we get on the pad right now. This is literally the worst piece to land on. Actually, you know what the worst would have been? Water. The grass hip. Like, for real? Okay. All right. You know what? We're going to take it as it is, you know? This will be, you know, you never know. Maybe I get that vert ramp, or we'll get something. All right. We're going to, let's see what we got. The mega lower ramp. Okay. That's whatever, but you know, man, I hope it's a round rail or something, or it's not. What's the word? Like, if we got that mega rail, we are so screwed, because this park's gonna be awful. All right, I'm gonna stop now. Okay, small. That's probably the best piece we've gotten today. All right, and then we got one more, and this is the ledge. There's only 6 options, so we're gonna stop right now. Okay, we got the basic ledge. We got lucky on these last 2, and this is gonna be interesting. Wow, this is gonna be, that's kind of weird, but you know what I can do? If you guys kind of catch my drift, because we have a lot of terrain space for such a little park. And I know this is off-centered, which is fine, but what I was thinking about doing is changing the colors then for the wave ledge. for like, you know, it's kind of, again, this is gonna be a flex right now. All right, there we go. We got this. So now we got a good like flat ground, which is gonna be very helpful. And also we can mess with the colors. And the one last thing though, we want to make sure that this thing is not going to be glitchy. So let's test this out, make sure it isn't glitchy at all. Even though it looks like there's a bump, it doesn't affect the riding at all. And for those who don't know, I do skate on hardcore. I like it to be a slightly realistic. I mean, not saying like I have to be hardcore and like can't do anything unrealistic, but it's just for me, I enjoy that type of gameplay. So that's why most of my parks catered toward that play style. Right now, I'm gonna leave the color the way it is. Maybe what we can do is turn this into, okay, that's just basically like a little ramp, and that is gigantic. Wow. Like, look about it. It takes like up like half the park, and I can't even like use it as like I could use it as a quarter pipe, but I don't know. Like I just don't like that. It doesn't fit that vibe. It's not a concrete type thing. But what we can do is use the steep ramp. This actually was very clutch, that even though I know I said I wish we got something else, the inverted hip would be the one that'd be just, you're just freaking, that's pointless. That's not even worth using. Gonna build this, and then what we can do, since we can use multiple iterations of it, we're gonna place this, we're gonna turn off snapping for right now. We can build our transition actually. And then now we'll go in the normal. I might lower this actually. It is a little too tall. There we go. So now we got like our little transition quarter pipe, and we got a top part to it, which is awesome. But I don't know how well that'll actually skate, but you know, it is what it is. We'll leave it the way it is. Damn, we had some, that looks like a designer designed this thing. Ooh, that gives me an idea. Oh, now we can do something like this. Okay, okay. So we can make something like a little street area. Ooh, we got our little like, oh, I see what we can do now. And then what we'll do is use the rail, because that's gonna save our life. It's unique looking. I like it though. I like the size. It's not what you traditionally see, at least in like skate parks that I would make. So then what we can do is put this on like kind of the side. I do want to raise it up, so like you kind of got to skate up it. And also again, like this thing almost seems like too big for this park, but let's just test it out. Let's see what it's like. And maybe I could be wrong, but it looks like we got enough speed. We can like, oh, that was a little funky right there, but let's see if maybe we got to do it from the other side. Ooh, I think the rail is a little too tall. Or, yeah, it's slightly a little too tall, but we can fix that. That's an easy fix. And we're gonna actually do the same thing for this ramp. I can get out of the confines of this park, but like I just think it looks, you know, giving it more space, I think would be helpful. Now we have that, and I think, yeah, this is a 3x6 section for a park. So now we got a quarter pipe there. And then again, what we can do, oh, you know what look pretty cool is using that wave ledge, doing something kind of like, I don't know. Is that, ooh, never mind. Okay. I don't want to say like a bigger drop in, but like you can continue your speed in case this thing doesn't skate as well. So we're going to just do like 3 on that side. And then, but I do kind of want to, I don't know. I like the idea of having something, I don't know. I kind of like that. It's a little out there, a little different, but we'll leave that. And then I do like this ramp H thing. It's a little basic, but it does, I think it might play out pretty well. So I'm gonna place this probably, you know, merge this in the ground for sure. And then, or what we could do is, it's almost, interesting. But actually, let's move this thing out, and so you can hit it from both sides. So we'll go like this, move this actually in the center. There we go. And then we kind of got this interesting. It's interesting. I like that. I think we have to do a rail for this. I don't know. A rail might be the best thing going right now. Which I know that's kind of the only thing we got on the other side. But let's see, like, you know, that seems like something you would see like in an actual plaza, I believe. Oh, and it looks like I hit the corner here. I wish I didn't. So I can kind of skate over that. I like that. That's cool. Dude, this is kind of reminds me of that one park in Skate 2. Yeah, that reminds me a lot. Or, ooh, lay it on its side like this. Now that looks cool. Then what we can do is, yeah, have it go wavy. Even though I have these constraints right now, I feel I'm doing pretty good. But I do need to change the color. I don't know about this brown. It kind of looks like crap, if I'm being honest. But we need some ramp on the other side here. And what I'm thinking about doing is just having kind of like this one. So, and then we'll make this like a little vert ramp. We'll have this be right about here. We're gonna copy this and then just lower it down a little bit, give it that transition. And then on the side, so if you guys maybe thought what I was gonna do, I want to put like kind of just this is gonna be aesthetic. This has nothing to do with the park, but I do think it would look cool to kind of create like an awning type fixture. And but I don't know how often if I want to do it. Well, I'll literally just copy this on the other side. That's okay that it's off a little ways, but I am gonna copy and paste this, put this on the other side of the park. Awesome. And then now what I want to do is add the other side of it, which is have it kind of do a cross section over it. So I think these ones are going to stay the gray and white, but maybe the ground I need to change to something different. Maybe like a dark gray or, ooh, I love the contrast with the black and white. That looks really cool. So here's our color scheme for the park. I like it. It looks pretty decent. Does feel a little empty. And you know, one thing that maybe I could change is have these two ramps. So instead of having this single ramp right here, what I'm gonna do is turn snapping off and then confirm, and then kind of put them at a little bit of an angle and then put them in the corner. I like that a lot more. Yeah, that looks 100 times better. Then what we need is something kind of in the middle here. I can't use other props. I've still been loyal. I haven't used anything else. See, we could, I don't like the brick. The brick will like just mess up the entire, not mess up the entire park, but mess up the aesthetic of the park. So what we can do for that is either the wood would actually, maybe the mega ramp. Let's just see what that looks like. Even though I know we did in the beginning, but maybe it changed and maybe it looks a little bit nicer. I don't know. So it fits in there pretty good. I'm gonna change the coloring to this one, to the brown. So let's see what this, so that one actually doesn't, it's a little rough, but it does skate pretty well. And then, you know what I'm thinking is create like a long ledge. I know I said I want to hit it on the other side, but on the other, I don't know, like adding a ledge here might be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the rail should be taken out there, but where we could put the rail is actually maybe near this wavy ledge. I don't know. Like, I don't like it on there, but it kind of makes sense to have it maybe somewhere in here, or at least like where you can try to hit it on this side. Oh my gosh, you know what would be kind of cool actually is to line this up like enough where you can actually maybe skate it. So let's go like this. So let's see if this actually skates. Oh, and well, I don't think that was the kinked part of the rail, but so we got to, why does it want to launch us off so easy? It's eager to kick us off the rail. Oh, that's why. I think it's like ungrindable. That's even more interesting. That makes it even more of a challenge. Let's try it on this side. We'll have the roll in to help give us some extra speed. Oh my god, we just did a Smith to blunt. That was really cool. And we're eating. Even though I wish it was easier, the ungrindable part of it is interesting. And I wonder why it's ungrindable. Like, I know we added the kink, but there's not too many pieces going into it. Interesting though. I like the ungrindable. We're gonna leave that the way it is. That was way better. So we are finished with the park. I think it turned out pretty dang well for the amount of pieces that we had. And it's a lot of it is those wavy ledges right now that I'm skating, and the ground was really helpful. The least I didn't use was that grass hip. That's just trash. Like, how am I supposed to actually use that? I mean, I could have done like a grass thing. I could have done a brick ground. Actually, that's not a bad idea, but now that I think about it, I actually could have changed this, and I don't know, whatever. That'll be another episode maybe. Yeah, no, so let's just give you guys, I know you saw me build it, but I'd like to give you a little tour. So we got like the basic ramp. I did, you know, we moved this out. This thing's probably like, I would actually use those pieces for a small little pad. I know it's almost like a good substitute to the DLC, even though it's still slightly bigger. It is smaller than actually using, that was a great clip there. It is still a little bit bigger than actually using the small pad. but it's normal. It's, I don't know, like you're able to do a lot of stuff, but it also slightly glitchy. And I like using the kind of awning type thing. It's funny. It's like so extra because it's just there for aesthetics. This ramp kind of turned out good. I just needed to fill something up there. But overall, like for a basic park and the amount of time that it took, I was park building for about like 28 minutes or so. And I think it turned out pretty well. And yeah, I mean, you know, it's as I'm skating it right now, like this is really the first time that I'm like truly, even though I was testing everything, kind of skating around and having a good time. Well, good time, but like, you know what I mean, like being able to skate it. And I don't know, let me know down below in the comments if you guys want me to do more of these types of episodes. I think this is really fun and different for me. And I like the idea of the constraints and having it be a little bit of an extra of a challenge. So again, let me know down below in the comments if I should do this again, or like, you know, try other types of constraints that I should do. Yeah, I think that would be really interesting. Definitely though, this is probably the coolest part right here is, yeah, these pads are awesome. And that middle piece like seems like, I don't know why it hasn't been made before, even though it's so basic, but I wonder if you save terrain actually than normally using just like, if I was going to build that manually using the ramps and like the hips and everything like that. But it seems like it would be better just using this since it's all just one continuous piece, and it looks, I don't know, it looks clean. It does have a little bit of a different texture on it. But yeah, this is kind of be more like a plaza type park, and I like that. I like these types of parks. They're different, and even though I feel like a lot of I do make quite a few amount of these, but it's overall still a fun little park. Maybe next time I'll try to do a different of maybe try to make like a half pipe park. I don't know, like I like this though. This was kind of cool. I definitely wouldn't make anything like this before, as in like, you know, making something like I've done stuff similar to this style, but it just feels like a different park, which I don't know, I'm happy about it, and I think it's really cool. Let's see if we can get like a couple, like a good line going, even though I feel like I've been doing pretty good. So let's start. Oh, as I bail, I'm landing or I'm spawning as I'm grinding. So let's spawn on the top of this ramp. We'll do a kickflip in. There's no way we're gonna be able to get this grind. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, and you can go in feeble. You can get some crazy stuff there. And we'll go into this kind of vert ramp. It's definitely, this park does have flow for such a tiny park. Front side, well, it's only registered 180, but in my opinion, that was close to a 360. You guys saw that one clip I got on here. That thing's probably the most skatable in the park. This ramp is low-key probably really bad. Oh, fix my camera angle. Do like a kickflip. Ooh. That wasn't too, I mean, the no slide, that was meh, but I landed into it pretty good. Ugh. Oh, I know what I want to do. Heel flip. So we'll do like a heel flip. Why can't I land into like a 5-0? There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That looked really clean. I'm a little bit iffy as I skate it more. That rail kind of sucks, but whatever. We'll see. That's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you guys did, and if you're new here, make sure to click subscribe. Check out some other content on the channel. I just do Skate.3. I do all this types of stuff. I'm still making videos on here in 2018. And anyways, guys, that's gonna do it. My name is Chris. I hope to see you again soon. Peace.